Dear student, today we discuss the trigonometric ratio of associated angle. You know, sine 30 degree is equals to half. Okay, sine 30 degree is equal to half. But did you know sine 120 degree what? Or sine 1050 degree what? Okay, so we learn how to find the trigonometric ratio of the obtuse angle or any angle more than 90 degree. Okay, so we have to know this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis. This is y dash and this is x dash. Okay, and we know this is the first quadrant, our second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant. Okay, any point on these, suppose this is P and the point is xy, so this is y and this is x. Okay, this is the perpendicular PN. Now join OP and the extend this is OS. Suppose the line OP moves along anti-clockwise, that means this way, then we take the sign of angle is theta positive. If the line OA rotates towards clockwise, then these angles taken negative. Okay, minus theta. So we have sine theta what? Sine theta is the perpendicular by hypotenuse. As we know, this is y and this is x. So this is 90 degree. Then by Pythagoras theorem, OP square is equal to ON square plus PN square. So ON square x square plus y square. Therefore OP what? Root under x square plus y square. Okay, and we take this is R. This is always positive. Whatever may be x or y, x negative, y negative, then OP is always R and it is positive. So sine theta what? Perpendicular y by R. Cos theta what? X by R. Tan theta what? Y by x. Since in this quadrant both x and y are positive, so all the values sine theta, cos theta, tan theta all are positive, as you know earlier. Okay, again what? Cosec theta is equal to r by y. This is also positive. Sec theta is equal to r by x. This is also positive. Okay, cot theta is equal to x by y. This is also positive. But now if point P lies on this x or y, now this is the angle theta. Okay, it is positive. Now this is n dash. Therefore this is y and this is minus x. Okay, here sine theta what? And this is r. R always positive. Sine theta what? Okay, y by r. This is positive. Cos theta what? Minus x by r. This is negative. Okay, since x is negative, okay, since there is x negative, so this is minus. Okay, tan theta is equal to what? Tan theta is equal to y by minus x. That is negative. Okay, similarly cosec theta is equal to r by y. This is positive. Sec theta is equal to minus r by x. This is negative. And cot theta is equal to minus x by y. This is negative. So we have in the first quadrant first quadrant all trigonometric angles are positive. Second quadrant sin theta and cosec theta are positive. Otherwise, all the trigonometric ratios are negative. Similarly, in the third quadrant, tan theta and cot theta are positive. Other trigonometric ratios are negative. In the fourth quadrant, okay, cos theta and sec theta are positive. Other trigonometric ratios are negative. Now, how to find? Now we have the another result. If sine of minus theta, what sine of minus theta? That's mean the line, this is x o a, rotates clockwise. This is minus theta. Therefore, this is what? xy. Okay, sine of minus theta is equal to the point here p of xy. So this is x comma minus y. This is x comma minus y. So sine theta what? Minus y by r. So minus y by r. Y by r what? Sine theta. Sine theta. Okay. Similarly, we have to show that cos of minus theta is equal to cos theta. Cos of minus theta is equal to cos theta. Tan of minus theta is equal to minus tan theta. Cosec of minus theta is equal to minus cosec theta. Sec of minus theta is equal to sec theta, and cot of minus theta is equal to minus cot theta. Except cos theta and sec theta, all the angles, negative angles, are negative. Okay, now how to find the sine of 1050 degree? Okay, now any angle n put in the form of n into 90 degree plus or minus theta. N into 90 degree plus or minus theta. Suppose 1050 degree what? 11 into 90 degree plus 60 degree, or 12 into 90 degree minus 30 degree. First we put this, and we have 1050 degree, that is, suppose n in lie on which quadrant? We check is, suppose this is 11 into 90 degree plus 60 degree. This is 190, 290, 390, 490, 590, 690, 790, 890, 990, 1090, 1190. Therefore, completing the 11 into 90 degree, we lie in this line, that is the negative y-axis. Therefore, plus 60 degrees. So we move anti-clockwise here, suppose. So we lie in the fourth quadrant. Okay. Again, if we take, this is 12 into 90 degree, therefore this is the 4, 8 and 12. Minus 30. So we move clockwise. So we get in the fourth quadrant. Okay. Now, fourth quadrant, but sine in the fourth quadrant what? Sine in the fourth quadrant negative. So this is the negative value. Okay. So sine 1050 degree is equal to sine 11 into 90 degree plus 60 degree. So this is fourth quadrant. So here we take negative, because in the fourth quadrant sine is negative. Here cos and sec only positive. So sine is negative. Okay. So we take negative value. Now we see 11. That's mean n into 90 degree plus theta or minus theta, whatever n, even or odd. If n odd, then sine goes to cos, cos goes to sine, tan goes to cot, sec goes to cosec, cosec goes to sec, and cot goes to tan. If n is odd, this sine goes to cot, cos goes to sine, tan goes to tan, cot, sec goes to cosec, cosec goes to sec, and cot goes to tan. If n is even, then there is no change. Sine goes to sine theta, cos goes to cos, tan goes to tan theta, sec goes to sec theta, cosec goes to cosec theta, and cot goes to cot theta. But here n is 11 and n is odd, so it is sine is goes to cos theta. So we put here cos, and theta what? Theta is 60 degree, and we have cos 60 is equal to half. Therefore, the value of sine 1050 degree is minus half. We take another example. Suppose cot of minus 600 degree.